Welcome. Can we please rise for the playing of our national anthem and the school alma mater?
Ready? Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets would glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Parma High School, we place you for supreme and overall. Students, to you do decree honor and fidelity. Our pride in you is great. Your name must never fall. Parma High, our promises, loyalty eternally.
Great job. You may have a seat.
A sound of hope, a sound of peace, a sound that celebrates and speaks.
Thank you, Mr. Plaster, Mr. Jazak, and members of our choir and our band for those performances. Welcome parents, family, friends, and graduates to the 69th commencement of Parma Senior High School. I'm Andy Sattel, proud principal of Parma Senior High School. Before we begin, I wanted to introduce our distinguished guests who are on stage this afternoon. School Board President Steve Vaughn, Vice President Amanda Karpus, Board Member Cindy Bratz, Board Member Mark Ruda, Superintendent Dr. Charles Smilek, Assistant Superintendent Tiffany Stropko, Senior Class Advisors Larissa Young and Tom Hanchuk, Counselor Marianne Armstrong, Senior Counselor Jolene Seifert, and our PSH Administration, Deputy Principal Mr. Dave Knapp, Assistant Principal Stephanie Berry, Paul Garish, and Maria Jingo. I also want to recognize and thank the incredible faculty and staff that have joined us today and are seated behind our graduates. Fitting with the incredible pride that Parma Senior High School holds, I'd also like to thank any alumni who join us today for this celebration. Finally, I would like to ask all our veterans and current active duty military members who have joined us today to please stand. In addition, we have several students who have committed to military service. I ask you to rise with them. We thank you each for your willingness to serve and protect the freedoms we enjoy in our country. Thank you very much. Class of 2022, I want to celebrate the tremendous legacy that you are leaving behind at Parma Senior High School. However, knowing you for only 1 year, I didn't think it appropriate for me to suggest what your legacy is. Earlier this week, I asked Parma High faculty to give me some of their thoughts about the qualities that have made your class special. As the teachers wrote to me or spoke to me about you, 3 qualities became clear. You are a resilient group, able to meet the many challenges thrown at you during the 2.5 years of this pandemic. You are an incredibly positive group, willing to support each other under all circumstances. Most importantly, and perhaps the word I heard most from your teachers, is that you are a kind group, able to embrace and respect each other despite your differences. Resilient, positive, and kind. What a legacy to leave behind. In my brief time with you, I've seen all 3. Your resiliency through this year's early changes, mask, no mask, quarantine for 10 days, nope, let's make it 5, no pep rally, didn't matter, you rolled with it. Your positivity showed throughout the year supporting each other at sporting events, concerts, plays. Didn't matter the event, you showed up and represented. Your kindness was easiest to feel. I think of how much you genuinely enjoyed the luau given for some of our special education students, and how genuine so many of you were to lend your support. These qualities are clearly your class's legacy. They will serve you well in whatever path is next for you. You have used these to make Parma Senior High a special place that hopefully has fond memories. You have left your mark. But this is not and should not be your pinnacle. You have so much more to accomplish. You should always be in search of new experiences and new challenges. One of my favorite movies is a documentary titled Free Solo. It's about the world's greatest rock climber attempting to conquer a free solo climb of what is considered an impossibly dangerous route. When he reaches the summit, his goal, it is breathtaking, and one would think that reaching that point brings him his ultimate success and happiness. Surprisingly, though, he shares that it is the journey and struggles along that dangerous route that gives him his reward and the desire to find new experiences. That's where the message fits for you as a graduate today. You have reached an important pinnacle. Celebrate it, enjoy it, revel in all that you have worked hard to achieve. However, in your next challenge, as it presents itself, embrace that journey with the same resiliency, positivity, and kindness that you have done during your time at Parma Senior High School. Congratulations, class of 2022. And now I would like to introduce our superintendent, Dr. Smilek, for his remarks.
Thank you, Mr. Sattel. First, I want to thank everybody for their flexibility as we adjusted our start times today. We wanted to make sure that we could have all three of our high schools with a dry graduation. And we know families had plans and guests to juggle. We very much appreciate your grace this morning and this afternoon. I would also like to thank our seniors. While we have reached a point where we want to forget that COVID ever existed, we have to remember that you endured more disruption to your high school careers than any class should ever have to experience. Hybrid and Google Meets and masking, oh my. But despite all of the interruptions this pandemic posed, you are here today to recognize a major milestone in your lives. And we are excited to celebrate you, this resilient, determined, won't be denied Parma Senior High class of 2022. Very soon, you will walk out of this stadium as alumni of our Parma City Schools. And as you approach the next challenge you choose to embrace, I'm hopeful that you will recall these words from The Impossible, an old song by Joe Nichols. Unsinkable ships sink. Unbreakable walls break. Sometimes the things you think will never happen, happen just like that. Unbendable steel bends. If the fury of the wind is unstoppable, I've learned to never underestimate the impossible. I challenge you today to find a way to strengthen the fury of your wind. When you are feeling lethargic and want to choose mediocrity, instead go for a long jog through your nearest park. When you want to watch another mindless Netflix series, instead pick up a meal for your parents and break bread with your family. When you want to settle for a C as good enough in your hardest class, instead read 10 more pages and memorize 5 more note cards. It is through these actions, these means of challenging the all too comfortable feeling of complacency, that you too will achieve something that you never thought possible. Cure the uncurable, build the unbuildable, bring peace to the unpeaceable, envision the unseeable, invent the unimaginable. You have already proven your mettle through your persistence that earned you a seat on our track today and a diploma that we will soon hand to you. Continue to strengthen the fury of your wind. Embrace the art of the possible, and in doing so, forge your own identity as the unstoppable, the incomparable, and the unforgettable. This is the destiny your family, your teachers, we all want for you. It is the destiny for which you are bound. Congratulations to the class of 2022. Now I would like to introduce Assistant Principal, Mrs. Stephanie Berry.
Good afternoon, everybody. I am Stephanie Berry, also known as Nicola in the Parma Senior High School class of 2022. I am very proud to say I'm finishing my 8th year at Parma Senior High as the assistant principal, and I am so excited to welcome our class speakers. Our first class speaker is Jacob Ames, son of Lisa Ames. Jacob was involved in 4 years of boys soccer, 3 years of boys swimming, 4 years of track and field, and 4 years of marching band, along with being involved in student council, the PBIS program, National Honor Society, student ambassadors, and is the class 2022 class president. Jacob plans to attend the University of Akron to study business administration and is on track to be a business teacher. Welcome, Jacob Ames.
All right. Sorry, I'm short. Good morning, Parma Senior High. Today is Saturday, May 21st, 2022. Please stand for the pledge. Just don't stand up. Just kidding, I've done that for 4 years at morning announcements. It's time to move on. But no, seriously, hello everyone, and welcome to the class of 2022 commencement ceremony. In my process of trying to write this speech, I asked for guidance from a few close people in my life, and I was given many different ideas and themes. But above all, everyone told me that I should tell a story about my favorite part of high school. After lots of thinking about stories and memories to tell, I realized that's not what today is about. Today isn't about my favorite memory or my favorite class I took the last 4 years. Today is about us, about how each of us contribute to this exact moment. Over the last 4 years of high school, let alone some of us being together the last 12 years, we've endured the most, and we prevailed with smiles on our faces every time. Each of us is excited to move on to the next adventure, the next day, just maybe not the next class period. That's what today is all about, being excited to move on. Today is the end of a huge chapter of our lives, the chapter that developed us into the people that we are today, and helped us become the people that we want to be later on. Soon, we'll be fanning out, going on our own adventures across the state, country, and even the world for some of us. We'll be moving on, saying goodbye to old friends, and getting ready to make new ones. And that's the beauty of Parma High. We aren't just friends, we're family. Each of us worked hard to get here, right now, where we each get to sit at our home turf and reminisce on the good times that we had. Each of us are members of the Parma High family, and we've all contributed to each other and helped each other get to this point. Today isn't about one individual member of this family. It's about all of us, and that includes the teachers, administration, coaches, hall monitors, and everyone else in the school. Teachers pushed us to do our best and succeed in and out of the classroom, and became some of our best role models. The administrators remind us how important it is to push our limits in high school. They also remind us that we are 4 minutes late to class. And coaches inspired us to find a motivation to keep going, work together, and most importantly, have fun doing what we love. This family laid out the important building blocks we will use to find out what it is that we truly love in life. For some of us, that's learning, exploring something new, enjoying the thrill of competition, or whatever it is for you, someone in our Parma High family helped you discover that. Now it's your turn to discover what else in life you love. The rest of our lives are up to us to control, in whatever direction we please. We officially have full opportunity to do what we want to do, how we want to live our lives, and where we want to go. And all these opportunities came from the family that we created here and the family that we have at home. Those families that we have at home are the reason that we're here today, supporting us at every big school event, a big and small accomplishment, and every regular day of school, pushing us to finish our math homework, convincing us to try out new clubs and sports, and giving us a laugh when we need it the most. I know without our parents, grandparents, or siblings, most of us wouldn't be up here. I wouldn't be up here speaking in front of all of you if it weren't for the support of my mom, shout out Mom, Nani and Papa, and without my little brother Mason, I wouldn't be able to have fun doing it all. To all my fellow graduates, have fun being you, pushing your limits each and every day, and embracing the moment every chance you can. As our futures quickly approach us, live in the now so you can truly feel what this new life will be like. Continue to remember the fun and easy times before our lives change completely, and whatever each of your next steps are, they will just be the start of it. So many plans, journeys, and experiences are ahead of us, so please enjoy your time with your friends and your family, and enjoy all the time that you have left. And as we always say, once a Redman, always a Redman.
Our next speaker is Clara Jones, daughter of Victoria Liscombe and Talianto Jones, sibling of Victoria Morris, who graduated from Rhodes High School, and sibling of former PSH student Talianto Jones Jr. Claudette is a member of the PSH Theater Program and Movie Club. She has been a Gear Up ambassador for 2 years, participated in General Choir and Women's Ensemble for 2.5 years, and is involved with the Digital Arts and Media Vocational at Normandy High School. Claudette would like to thank her family, teachers, and peers for encouraging and motivating her to succeed in life. Claudette plans to attend Bowling Green State University in the fall. She will be majoring in acting and directing. Welcome, Claudette Jones.
Hello. Thank you to Mrs. Berry and Jacob. Your speech was very good. Class of 2022. My name is Clara Jones, and I am one of the students chosen to speak to you all today. As American author, poet, and civil rights activist Maya Angelou once said, "I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." That is exactly what I aim for today, to make you feel not something emotional and raw, but something real. You see, some of us are now realizing while sitting in our seats that this is the end. Well, not the end of the world yet, let's hope, but of our high school careers. A solid 12 years full of happiness, pain, and various ups and downs. And yet, here we are. And even though the school year has ended, there are always more opportunities to learn and grow. Approach the future with and approach the future with an open mind and be willing to learn from those you encounter. Whether it is to your boss, a coworker, or a mentor, always be open to learning from others because there's always a lesson that's leading you somewhere. Be grateful and start your journey. Why? Well, because there's no wrong way to start your adult life. Everyone's path is different and no one has the same destination. I think we can all agree that having this choice is a lot of pressure, but the fact that we get to make that choice is exciting. Now, I'm not going to say something cliche like the future is in your hands, but moving forward, you control your destiny. Make sure to do what is best for you and not anyone else. Because at the end of the day, you might just be the only one looking out for you. Another thing to think about is that after graduation, our friendships and relationships are likely going to change. With everyone going their separate ways, maintaining these relationships will take more work, but it'll be worth it in the end. We will grow and meet new people, but those people we grew up with, well, we couldn't possibly forget them. Looking back on the old times, I would say, even though we can all be a little disarrayed in our own ways, we are one remarkable group. We won't back down for anything, whether that's having a heated debate with Mr. Sear over the Cold War, or trying to get a free day in Mrs. Starr's class, or still trying to figure out how to pass math with Ms. Benjamin. We are resilient and persistent in a beautifully chaotic way. I'm sure that you all have teachers that you can say the same about. Take a second to reflect on them. Our teachers made us work hard and held us accountable. We were determined, diligent, and we dominated. That is why we are here today. I am so proud of our success. Just remember, everyone, graduation is a special time. Feel the joy of accomplishing something amazing, but also accept the sadness that may come when embracing the future. Embrace any and all emotions that may come your way, and above all, celebrate yourself, because you will never relive a moment like this. As a small saying I like to restate from time to time, remember this moment. Go forth and find your happiness. Find your peaceful seconds of bliss. Thank you everyone for your time, and I hope that besides anxiety, you feel something you've never felt before today. Something real, and I hope you relish in it.
Great job. I would like to introduce our senior class advisors, Mr. Tom Hanchuk and Ms. Larissa Young, for the passing of the leadership.
We would like to recognize the senior class officers of 2022 for all their dedication and hard work. Treasurer Dominic Diarman. Secretary Emily Valentine. Vice President Mariah Naylor. President Jacob Ames. The graduating officers will now pass the leadership to the class officers of 2023. With the ceremonial lighting of a candle and the passing of the flame, the new officers will begin their year as leaders. Treasurer Morgan Ehlers. Secretary Sophie Madison. Vice President Alyssa Rennell. And President Paige Rilica.
Dr. Smilek, Board of Education members, I'm incredibly proud to present to you the 2022 graduating class of Parma Senior High School. I certify the students that will be receiving diplomas today have fulfilled the graduation requirements set forth by the state of Ohio and the Parma City School District. In doing so, it is my absolute honor to officially declare these students graduated with all accompanying rights, privileges, and responsibilities. Congratulations. Before we start presenting the diplomas, I did want to say that our seniors have worked extremely hard over the last few years, and today they are being rewarded for their accomplishments. Throughout the reading of the graduates' names, please maintain the dignity of this ceremony by holding your applause and cheers to a minimum so that all students have a chance to individually be recognized. Thank you. At this time, Mr. Knapp will now introduce our Summa and Magna Cum Laude diplomas.
Jacob Kenneth Ames, Class President. Mariah Marie Naylor, Vice President. Emily Michelle Valentine, Magna Cum Laude, Secretary.
Everyone.
Dominic Andre DeArmond, Treasurer. The following graduates have earned the honor of Summa Cum Laude. Christian David de Guzman. Alexander Michael Costello. Sophia Victoria Franks. Kaylee Anna Harubin. Evan John Serto. The following graduates have earned the honor of Magna Cum Laude. Nathan Joshua Lowe. Madison Elizabeth Kekik. Alexander Vin Wynn. Mallory Grace Bamerlin. Prabin Dahal. Justin M. Saporito. Joseph Anthony Blandon. Jacqueline M. Doyle. Jocelyn Gabrielle Newton. Marley Renee Rule. Paulina Maria Kramarczyk. Sarah Jane Chura. Shane Robert Romano. Austin Lee Hernandez. Jalen Jones. Logan Frank Oravec. Daniel Samir Alatrash. Summer Marie Dixon. Alexander George Smith. Cora K. Battaglia. Hallie Wright. Isabella Nicole Spatafor. Christian Alexander Melendez. Mr. Garish will take over.
Soraya Ebuelia. Emily Lynn Aquino. Talia Renee Abgerinos. Larry E. Balduff. Augustus Bo Battaglia. Eric Ivan Bellin Rivera. Chloe Elizabeth Bennett. Jacob Perry Biggins. Alexis Starr Bitson.
Alexander Sky Bostic. Connor Jason Bowser. Aiden Christopher Brent. Andrew Keith Broski.
Good place.
Anthony Bruce Broski.
Am I going too fast or are we good? No, this is good.
Stephen Terrell Bruce. Kayla Adriana Butrago. Christian Emery Bunch. Dominic Alexander Bird. Armando Fitzgerald Cabrera. Zane Mitchell Harrison Kalig. Kaylee Nicole Campbell. Larry Bruce Cannon III. Lillian Michelle Santorbi. Anna Rose Chillick. Nico Nunzio Cicero. Joseph Class. Alonzo Marcel Collier. Jaden Colon Martinez. Elliot Michael Cook. James D. Cook. Angelica Altagracia Cordero Alberto. Connor James Curtis. Sydney Elizabeth Dadich. Manisha Dahal. Annabelle Kyrie Davis. Michael Jesse Davis. J. Angel Samaja Davis Seiler. Tyler Allen Deaton. Nicholas Patrick Denny. Gage Christopher Dykoner. Tatiana Amaya DiNardo. Caitlin Elizabeth DiRogerio. Stephen Reed Douglas. Seth Matthew Drensky. Ariana Monet Eason. Daniel Lucas Esposito. Owen J. Everett. Colin Patrick Ewing. Maya Taylor Flores. Alexis Brianne Fornash. Samantha Lauren Fosnight. Cameron Shane Frollo. Jacob T. Gadd. Natasha Grace Garcia. Annabella Nicole Garcia. Tyler Nathaniel Germ. Maverick Bond Gordon. Ethan Alexander Grams. Katrina Ann Grant. Jonathan Jeffrey Gruby. Autumn Marie Gooden. Alyssa Brooke Gouze. Carlos Haybart. Leah Morgan Hager. Alex James Hall. Lucas Murch Hahn. Aiden Matthew Hartzell. Jeremy S. Hearn. Caitlin Grace Heiser. Lilia Joyce Hernandez. Brandon Lee Herrera. DeAnthony Hill Jr. Andrew John Hubach. Christopher Lee Hines III. Donovan L. Hines. Raven Noah Ignacio. Dominic Giovanni Eiley. Madeline Jane Jackson. Claudette Shania Grace Jones. Joshua Justice. Brian Keith Kelly. Juliana Elizabeth Kern. Jerry Allen Kessler. Alexis Faye King. Joseph James Klozinski. Zachary Thomas Komar. Taylor Nicole Kotwicki. Alex Andrew Kozlowski. Keanu Ray Crawl. Ariel Kushmeyer. Andrew Philip Locke. Jesslyn M. Lamorges. Miguel Angel Langford. Christopher Randall Lavey. Jaden Allen Leho. Rosa Maria Levtanyek. Jonathan Joshua Lewis James. Jada Faye Lewis. Joseph Andrew Lord. Emily Renee Ludwig. Amelia Amin Mumari. Kayla Elizabeth Mangle. Joshua David Mankins. Samuel Ray Mankins II. Brandon Thomas Mansfield. Sethary Wayne Marez. Rowan Isaac Marler. Boyan Marinkovic. Austin James Markowitz. Aiden Thomas Martovitz. Christopher Gabriel Maxim. Anthony Daniel Main. Brian James Mazer. Lily Rain McCarthy. Sophia Maria McDonald. Alexis Liliana McNamara. Kane Anthony Menifee. Michael Bradley Messing. David Wayne Mitchell III. Billy Lee Moore. Jackson Daniel Mosier. Brandon Andrew Mossy. Isaac Clayton Mullins. Ryan Cole Music. Ryan Joseph Myers. Gavin James Nagel. Sarah Alexandria Nakanesny. Juan Oscar Levi Negron. Kayla Marie Novotny. Savannah Nicole Nutter. Tamara J. Obaid. Olivia Rose O'Brien. You can hear it, huh? Gavin David O'Donnell. Thomas Joseph Oshesky IV. Lindsay Marie Ando. Zoe Lynn Orsagos. Madison Jacqueline Pakanowski. Jonathan Peroff. Tyler Christopher Patterson. Samantha Ann Podolak. Jonathan Patrick Popka. Seth Q. Quiles. Alexandra Maria Ramirez. Irina Ramusevich. Gina Marie Ricotta. Antonio Jesus Rios. Illyria Ahab Risk. Alexandria Rose Robinson. Jalen Christian Bernard Robinson. Christian Luis Rodriguez. Haley Christine Rodriguez. Alejandro Saul Rosario. Anthony Robert Rosario. Michael Lynn Rucker. Juliana Marie Sanchez. Rebecca Sarlog. Malia Lynn Sabroglia. Grace Adeline Schill. Derek Logan Schofield. Aiden James Schroeder. Gianna Bella Scolo. Ryan Thomas Sabera. Zora Christine Seiler. Emily Elizabeth Shelton. Rachel Elizabeth Saikon. Cassidy Ann Sis. Corey J. Smith. Daisy L. Snyder. Last page. Cole Aaron Snuffer. Valentina Solano. Catherine Alice Stein. Sean Parker Stopera. Ryan Jeffrey Stitt. Jenelise Diane Suarez. Sarah Elizabeth Sullivan Lanham. Emily Eileen Sweeney. Tyler Michael Sabo Giro. Skylar Lee Zrenkani. Raina Delaney Thomas. Joshua Micah Thompson. Dylan Jagger Thorne. Jonathan N. Timmerman. Hannah Christine Tober. Danielise Nanette Torres. Nathan Steele Tracek. Dominic Wilford Trantham. George D. Turk. Celia Marie Vallow. John Conrad West. Larry Deshaun Wilcox. Cadence Michelle Wilkes. Lawrence Lamont Williamson III. Donovan Alexander Williott. Hannah Ray Wojcik. Logan Edward Zile. Jerome Darnell Dunbar Jr. Ladies and gentlemen, the Parma Senior High Class of 2022.
Not yet. Still got some. I was going to say the ceremonial turning, and that was the